hit that corner tight enough, Mako.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look, someone's coming down the pass. Nothing moves sweeter than Usi's fastest.
Oh, you suck tonight! This crap driving's not like you, Mako. And I can't believe that you got dumped by Ikitani. You're so way out of his league anyway.
You've said that before, but still.
You're the type of person whose driving mirrors exactly how you're feeling. Racing with your emotions, that's your style. I can't fathom how anyone would want to break up with you. You're awesome. And he looked like he was over the moon crazy for you too. But I guess that's guys for you. Maybe you two got your meeting times mixed up.
I stayed there waiting for him, but nothing.
And the jerk never even bothered to call you? So why don't you just call him?
I couldn't be that forward, you know that. I was humiliated. And the fact that he hasn't even bothered to call me after that, I'm pretty sure that means he's not interested. And I was ready to hand it all over to him.
Huh? And what?
Me.
What's so special about this guy anyway?
He's sincere and gentle. He was never pushy. Whenever we started talking about cars, time just soared by. We must have really gotten into it. That was just part of the magic, I guess.
This is Sayuki. Shingo, long time no talk. How's the big bad world been treating you lately?
This isn't a social call.
What? Are you serious? What's the Lan Evo squad doing in Miyogi?
I'm wondering if the news had reached you yet. Lan Evos with Tochigi plates showed up in Miyogi not too long ago.
That's okay.
I hear the night kids lost their asses to them too. Of course, it was that idiot Takashi.
I know who these guys are. Kyoichi Suda was their leader.
The night kids are a joke around here.
Well, that's a hell of a nice way to greet an old friend. Takashi, I'd like you to meet Sayuki. We grew up together. But Takashi's the one who raced him. Glad to meet you.
I can't believe you lost to those dudes on your home turf.
It all went down right after Takashi had lost to the Red Suns in an uphill race. I don't think he'd fully gotten over getting whooped yet. He must have been feeling pretty out of sync to fail twice like that. Whatever. He's not the most consistent person on the planet, and he certainly folds under pressure.
Why don't you put a freaking cork in it?
But nobody can drive a 3-2 like he can. I gotta give him that much. He's probably the best 3-2 racer we got around our region. But even he couldn't keep up with the fire burning off the back of that Lan Evo, which lets you know just how fast they are. They said to give him a month and they'd knock out all the competition in Gunma. Sooner or later, they'll be here. So you better watch your back, Sayuki.
That's what I'm looking for. People don't call us Impact Blue because we sit on our asses and let every loser who comes through roll over us.
You're better off avoiding these guys.
Don't count us out. We don't back down from anyone. Never have, never will.
I believe you.
Is that all you have to say to me? Great, then I'm leaving.
Dude, she's so hot.
All right, boys. Don't ask me where I heard it, but I know that a Lan Evo team called the Emperors are planning to pull an attack on Gunma.
What are you gonna do if they show up, Sayuki?
You know, dude, that's a really stupid question. Wouldn't you say so, Mako?
Yep, any challenge is worth taking.
The second any one of you sees those Lan Evos, call me on my cell and tell me exactly where they are so we can take them down.
We need to call Sayuki and Mako now.
Same damn Emperor jagoffs you told me about earlier. We're on our way up there right now, and I thought you'd want to know.
Thanks for the heads up. Hey, Takashi, the Lan Evo squad just showed up in Usi. Now let's go.
You got it.
All I I see is a bunch of drift punks with dumbass looks on their faces. This is amateur hour.
Let's get out of here and tell Kyoichi's got an easy kill waiting.
If you came looking for a race, we'll take the challenge, because our Still 80 is the fastest car you'll find anywhere around here.
Me and Sayuki, you serious? Nah, it's not like that. We're just friends.
That's cool.
I know. You totally dig aggressive chicks, don't you? Forget her. She's a strong-willed pain in the ass who'll walk all over you. She doesn't listen to anything anyone else has to say. Does her own thing. Even if they are the fastest in Usi, they don't stand a chance against the Lan Evos. There's probably no one in Usi who could hold the candle to those chicks. But with pure speed racing, they got no experience. That kind of driving requires control that's simply out of their reach. You've been there. And I'm not saying they're slow because they're chicks or anything totally stupid like that. I just know the facts as they stand.
So you're in a Still 80, and your chick's to boot. That's fun. Looks like a good time. What do you say we play a little round and round?
I don't think that's such a good idea. Kyoichi will kick your ass. You know that's not why we're here, man. We came up here to scout the place, and that's all we're supposed to do.
I mean, we came all the way up here, didn't we? So back off. I don't see the damage in us having a little fun while we're at it.
Sure, dude, but what if they're good and you actually lose to them?
What? Don't insult me. How could my badass Evo 4 lose to a couple of hairspray snorting bimbos like those two chicks?
Hear that, Mako? He's screwed up now. That'll be the last dumb thing he says today. Her eyes got that serious look in them. That's when her emotions fuel her. We're gonna run a downhill race. And since Usi is a narrow course, we're gonna do it cat and mouse style. I'm sure you're familiar with it. If the mouse gets away, it's over. If not, we keep switching until someone wins.
I'll follow you on the first run. That way I can check out what you're made of from behind.
After we exit the first turn, we'll kick it up to full speed, and that'll be the start of the race.
Let's do it.
Hey, you gonna be okay doing this alone?
I'm one of the top racers on our team. Hell, pal, I'm even better than you. I'm more than positive that my Evo 4 is gonna wipe the road with some lame-ass Still 80 driven by two chicks.
Let's go.
We've got this in the bag.
Hit the gas.
Even on its worst day, his Evo 4 would never lose to some spent Still 80.
Not bad for a couple of dumb chicks, but it's their course, so they know better than anyone how to attack it.
No cars ahead of us, girl. You can kick it out and drift right on through this corner. Mako, you're doing great, sister. Grip the next corner and hug the inner wall. So far, we're about even. I'm not sure if it's the Evo 4 itself or the driver's technique that's letting him keep up with us.
So when was the last time you saw this Still 80 race?
It's been since last spring.
Then maybe your driving style's changed a little bit. After a horrifying loss, even the best racer can really change his tone. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. There are plenty of talented racers in the world, like Akina's 8.6. That's an FR racer who could beat the pants off a four-wheel drive.
But that 8.6 is an exception, not the rule. It probably would have been a different story if those girls had even had a chance to see the 8.6 race before, but they haven't. They're blind to what they've gotten into.
Stupid women drivers. Just plain don't know what they're doing.
I'm not losing to this creep, no matter what.
Her driving is completely different now. Her steering's definitely gotten way better. It must have been the race against the 8.6. That had to have been what tightened the screws on her skills. She's completely opened her eyes as a driver, like she's never done before. You can do this, Mako. This race is yours to lose. That Evo 4 isn't as sharp at the corners as we are. Dude's not as great as I thought he'd be. 10 to 1 says he's not the guy who beat the Night Kids in Miyogi. Had to be someone else. If that's the case, I'd hate to keep letting him stare at our ass. We're finishing him off at the next corner. You're a hell of a lot faster on the straightaways tonight. Now you're going to be entering the corner at a much higher speed than you're used to. So don't forget to adjust for that when we get there, all right? Time to nail it! Go!
If those freaking chicks can clear that corner that easy, then my Evo 4 could do it no sweat.
It's over, Mako.
Dude, are you okay?
Hey, do me a favor and don't tell Kyoichi anything about this. It'll just be between us.
Where the hell's the Land Evo squad? I thought they were here.
The race is already said and done.
That sucks. But don't feel too bad about it. I mean, we lost on our own turf too, you know?
We beat their asses. I said we whipped their tails, stupid.
They won?!
Mako was really shining tonight. She's a genius behind the wheel.
Cut it out.
See you around, Shingo.
Hey, wait! You know, we came all the way out here to root for you, and now you're just gonna run away?
Those chicks are the real deal.
I don't know, maybe the guy driving the Land Evo last night wasn't really that good of a racer.
He actually had a pretty tight grip on his style. If we raced him before we raced Akina's 8.6, it might have been a challenge for you, but it timed out just right. Less angled cornering has been our focus ever since our loss. We're getting better, and you've proved that with every single turn. But at C-121, when we went in for the kill, you slipped right back into your flashy, dramatic style of drifting.
I guess I entered that corner a lot faster than I should have.
I thought I was gonna freaking die. I gotta say, you're one heck of an emotional racer, Mako. You change into someone else when you get behind the wheel of that car.
I feel this huge sense of relief right now, but I still have a long way to go. Like I'm chasing after something that's just way beyond that blue sky, you know? Something intangible. I'm not gonna need a man for a long time. Just you watch me, Ikatani. Bang.
Phew.
You catch a cold or something? Because you sound like absolute hell.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm cool.
You're kind of wobbling as we go around the curves.
Yesterday's snow is frozen solid, and it's making me slide all over the road. Guess my studless tires aren't really cutting the mustard out here. What? How's that car doing it? It's got studless tires, too. Unbelievable.
Watch out! Whoa! Look out! Look out! Ah! Oh, damn it!
Sayuki, you cool?
The snow's frozen solid like a rock!
So you okay or what?
This is flipping annoying. We started snowboarding at the same time, and here you are making it look like the easiest thing in the world. Look, I hate to admit it, but other chicks don't have your athletic talent. It makes me want to vomit. Of course, it was the exact same story when you first started learning how to drift. Your intuition is killer, and you learn how to develop it so damn quickly. It's Shingo! What's he doing here?
What's up, Sayuki?
It's crazy to run into you all the way up on this mountain. I had no idea that you were into snowboarding.
Yeah, I dig it. It's my thing.
That's awesome. And in grade school, Shingo always had a stream of snot pouring from his nose.
Shut up!
That's about the time he broke bad and turned into a slick boy rebel racer, right?
I just had a buttload of allergies when I was a kid. You know that.
So, Mako, want to get out there and hit the slopes a bit more? Go on, I don't mind. I think I'm gonna stay here and catch up with Shingo a bit. Talk about the good old days. Hey, why don't you go up with her, Miyahara? It'll be fun.
Sure, I could go for another run.
Yeah, I could use the company.
You got it.
So, what do you think of him?
He kind of looks like a wimp, but for a friend of yours, I gotta say, he seems normal. Any idea how his driving is?
He's one of the faster drivers the night kids have. Not as fast as a couple chicks I know who drive a ride called Impact Blue. You know, speaking of friends, yours is too cute not to have a boyfriend. I don't know why you didn't try to hook your buddy Shingo up with her instead.
You know damn well that you're not good enough for her. By the way, if you let the cat out of the bag and tell either of them that this was a blind date setup, she'll kill me and then I'll kill you. Got it?
I'll keep my mouth shut. What about you, Sayuki? You got a special guy on the side these days? Takashi was talking about you. The guy's developed a crush. You interested in some night kid action?
So how long have you been snowboarding?
I just started last year.
That's really amazing. I don't know many girls who could go as fast as you.
What can I say? It's exciting for me, more so than a lot of other stuff. When I really get into something, I totally focus on that thing, so it's all I can see.
I'm so bored. The pass is too snowy to race.
Those who can conquer the pass in winter can do it easier in the summer. Our project isn't going to get geared up to go until this spring at its earliest. But we're certainly not going to make any progress when we do start if we sit on our hands all winter long complaining. Get out on that snowy road and start driving. Clear your mind of everything and get your ass on that frozen road day and night and every second in between. You'll see the effects of your hard work in the spring when the snow thaws and you change back to high-grip tires. It'll be a massive difference. Your senses will be sharper than they've ever been and your driving skills will be dramatically refined. You'll be like a whole new man. We're gonna create a new unbeatable record at every pass. That's how we build ourselves as legends. Understand, the snow's not a handicap. It's your best friend, a training partner like you've not had. Racers don't get an off-season, brother.
These studless tires, they don't grip very well.
But still, this is really good training for you. Look, you see a corner, you attack it. That's the very instinct of a racer.
Crazy. I've never seen anybody that fast. Man, that driver's got some mad skills.
How's she handling?
These are all one-pattern, mid-speed corners with no life to them, so it's freaking boring. I guess I'll always like Goosey Pass the best.
Oh, hey, Shingo. What's going on? Those two have been seeing each other? She never bothered to tell me about it.
And he's all jazzed up about it. I think they have a date today.
Great for them. Well, I hope they have fun. Talk to you later. I wonder if all those years without a boyfriend are finally gonna come to an end for Mako.
I think this SW20 is a really sweet ride.
Two-seater's fun, but it can kind of cramp your style, if you know what I mean. I think next time I'm going to have to buy something a whole lot more practical than this. A four-wheel drive SUV might be nice.
That doesn't mean you're quitting racing, does it?
I think so. I don't want to make any excuses about it, but I think I've already had my fun with racing. When you're a beginner, you try your hardest, you give it your all. And it's exciting to go from nothing to a guy that people admire. Once you reach a certain level and you kind of see your limits, you stop setting goals for yourself. Your eagerness subsides. It's just not what it used to be. I guess that's the way everybody seems to grow out of it, sooner or later. That's how I did.
I'm not sure that everybody's goals can just up and vanish from their lives that easily. There was this time when I thought after this summer I was gonna quit racing too. But then I had an opportunity to watch this really high-level racer at this intense competition. After that, I realized how much more there is to the craft.
I don't think I take racing as seriously as you do. It's not like I'm trying to be a pro or anything like that. I don't even know if it's a possibility, but I think it'd be cool if you quit racing along with me. Racing a pass is one of the most dangerous things in the world. I don't think it has to do with you being a girl. I don't want to have to worry about you getting into an accident. No one can take away your right to do whatever you want to do. That's yours, of course. But if I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't be too crazy about you keeping on. It'd worry me so much to let you run off every night to race some stranger who's got only victory in his sights and no care as to how he gets it. There's so many other fun things to do in life, things you could be doing with me. I think it might suit you better to put on a fancy dress and let me take you out to eat. You're too pretty to let it waste behind the wheel of a car. I'm serious about everything I said to you, Mako. I've never felt this way about anyone. You're the first. Would you do me the honor of being with me?
I'm honestly flattered that you feel this way. I just don't know how I feel yet. We just met. We hardly know each other. And all this, it just feels kind of sudden to me.
That's okay, Mako. I'm not asking for an answer right now. How about you let me take you out again in a week or so? Say maybe on Christmas Eve. Until then, just give it some thought. No rush.
You're in a good stinking mood, dummy. You got some big plans for Christmas you ain't telling us
I
about?
don't have any plans. I swear I don't.
You doing anything, Ikutani?
Of course not. Spending another night alone because we're the lonely drivers. Isn't that right, Itsuki?
Of course it's sad. Let me go. Please go.
What a pathetic bunch of losers.
What's with the serious face, girl? Looks like something's chipping away at your mind.
I don't want to talk about it, not even to you, sorry.
That's a bad habit you got. Keeping everything that bothers you to yourself all the time?
I just have a lot on my mind. I wouldn't even know where to start. Mostly I keep wondering why I even bother with racing anymore. I want to be a better racer, I do, but it's not like that's all that drives me. Probably sounds pretty strange to you, doesn't it?
No, I don't think it seems strange at all. Hang on, did somebody say something to you? Who was it? Hell, I mean, maybe you're just too innocent a girl. Too easily influenced by others, you know? The two of us, I mean, we are who we are, no matter what other people say.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, but I'm sorry to have you come out here on Christmas Eve of all nights.
It's all good. I'm really just happy to see you.
I want you to do something,
I'm not racing you. You'd have to be crazy to think I'd even consider doing that.
which is why I'm not asking. I want you to ride next to me when I go on a run. Usually it's Sayuki sitting in the seat next to me. This feels way different. Like I'm cheating. Right. Hold on to your boots.
Good. I had no idea she could rock it like this.
You're way better than I thought you were, Mako. We only have a handful of night kids who can drive like that, and you'd even give them a run for their money. So you might even be better than Takashi and Shingo put together. Didn't take me long to figure out why you had me ride with you tonight. That was a smart move. I'm guessing this would be your answer to my question.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I thought about it probably more than I've thought about anything. At the end of this, you might think I'm just some dumb girl, but I can't shake how badly I want to race. It's part of who I am. I'm a simple person. I want to keep chasing after the other cars in front of me that are trying to get away. And I want to do it even if I can't keep up with them. I don't care. I just want to keep moving. How you treated me since we've met has made me feel so special.
I understand.
Bye.
I don't know who they are, but the people in her life that she cares so much about don't know how good they got it, and I couldn't be more jealous of them.
Why is it just the three of us sitting here? Where the hell is Takumi? Maybe he's got a big day tonight. Never know.
Who cares, guys? Let him have his fun. Why don't we just focus on the three of us having a blast?
Yo! Sweet.